Hola chicos, hoy vamos a hablar de los pasatiempos o en inglés pastimes. Pastimes. So last week we covered the verb ir, which means to go, an irregular verb. Okay. Um, First things first, let's review the forms of ir. Yo voy. Tú vas. Él, ella, usted va. Nosotros, nosotras, vamos. Vosotros, vosotras, vais. Ellos, ellas, ustedes, van. So remember, ir is an irregular verb. However, we can notice that it does follow the pattern of conjugation that we noticed last unit. It is irregular because it's an IR verb, but it uses those AR endings. But we still have our pattern o, as, a, amos, ais, and on. Now, we talked about last week that we use eared or a form of eared with a, the word to say someone goes to a certain place or event. And we took note of that when a is used is followed by the masculine article el, the word the masculine form el, we combine the two words to make the word al, which means to the. So we see a plus el makes al. Voy al lago. I go to the lake. Today, we'll talk about using the word para, which means in order to say what the person is going to do at the place or event. Por ejemplo, yo voy al parque para leer. I go to the park in order to read or to read. Let's practice with some of our verbs from last unit. Chicos, ¿cómo se dice? I go to the gym to lift weights. ¿Cómo se dice? You, informal, you go to the restaurant to eat. Finally, how would you say they go to the party to dance? Muy bien. So we can use para to say what someone is going to do with any of these old verbs in the infinitive form. Today, we're going to learn even more verbs to describe what we do in our free time. Let's learn them. Okay, en casa, repite, por favor. Caminar, caminar. Cocinar, cocinar. Descansar, descansar. Dormir, dormir. Esquiar, esquiar. Ir de compras, ir de compras. Ir de camping, ir de camping. Jugar deportes, jugar deportes. Jugar videojuegos, jugar videojuegos. Montar en bicicleta, montar en bicicleta. Nadar, nadar. Pasar tiempo, pasar tiempo. Pescar, pescar. Sacar fotos, sacar fotos. Ver las películas, ver las películas. Viajar, viajar. Okay, y aquí están todos los verbos. Okay, one more time, we have our forms of ir, voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, and van. Okay, traducimos. Let's translate. Yo voy a la biblioteca para leer los miércoles. Okay, so again, we've got this word para to say what we're going to do in the place. Why we're going. Él va al gimnasio para levantar pesas todos los días. Ella va al cine para ver películas con amigas. Nosotros vamos al parque para caminar con el perro. Muy bien. Tu turno. Te toca. You'll use the subject that's given on the following slides and the picture provided to form a sentence telling us where the subject is going using a form of ir, a, and the place to tell us where they're going. Then tell us why they're going there or what they're doing using the word para plus the infinitive version of the verb. Okay. Now, whenever you go to do your a plus the place, remember that if we see a and l next to each other, we have to form this new word, al. Okay, practicamos. Don't forget to conjugate the verb ir. Our subject is Raquel. Where is she going and why is she going there? Raquel va al centro comercial para ir de compras. Your subject is mis amigos y yo. Where are we going and what are we doing there? Mis amigos y yo vamos al parque para jugar fútbol. Yours might have looked a little different, and that's okay. Mi familia. Mi familia va al lago para nadar. Los amigos. Where are they going and what will they do there? Los amigos van a la playa para jugar voleibol. Okay, muy bien. Rápidamente, we have a practice that you'll be doing that's posted for today as well. It's a writing practice. I'm just going to quickly give you information about what you'll be doing. So you're going to write a sentence for each place. That's 20 sentences. In the sentence, you'll tell us where the different people go and why. But choose a verb that's on the slide for the why. Also, you'll include more detail for your sentence. And again, there are some choices on your slide for how to add more detail. That's something we really want to do this unit. You'll use the subject that's given to you on each slide, yo, tú, él, ella, usted, etc. And insert a picture that matches each sentence with the details that you've added. We'll grade you on, did you follow directions? Is it neat? Can I understand the sentences? Do they make sense? Is spelling and punctuation correct? And do your illustrations match what you wrote in the sentence? Let's look at an example. So your slide will look something like this. Okay, you'll get a subject, the place they're going, why they're going there or what they'll do there, and then extra details. Okay, we're going to put it all together using some of the words that we've learned. So we are going to start with the subject and conjugate the verb ir to go with the subject. So yo voy. And then we want to say where we're going. Yo voy a la biblioteca. Okay, choose one of the verbs to say why we're going there. Yo voy a la biblioteca para leer. So you need that word para before the infinitive version of the verb to tell us why you're going there, in order to read. Then choose an extra detail. Libros. Para leer libros. Okay, so in the end, your sentence should look like this. Yo voy a la biblioteca para leer libros. Okay, so you'll have your subject, form of ir. So say to, I'm going to the place provided in order to the verb you choose, read, and then your extra detail. Okay, chicos? Then you'll put here an illustration to represent what you chose to say. Okay, chicos, let us know if you have any questions. Hasta la próxima. Suerte.